Hey friends, let's talk for a moment about agricultural trade because it's a subject that I think we need to visit, talk about, and get some real answers on, as well as your thoughts. You know what? Trade is something that has defined American agriculture for the modern era. For at least the last 50 or 60 years, we've been all about produce, 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 find a barge and a country to ship our stuff to. Well, guess what? 4 of the last 6 years, the United States agriculture has run a trade imbalance. That means we sold less stuff than we bought on a dollar basis from the rest of the world. 2024 projected to be a $32 billion trade imbalance. That's double what it was last year. It's a record. I've got JohnNewton, chief economist for the U.S. Senate Committee on Agriculture, Nutrition, and Forestry, as my June 10th guest for the business of agriculture. If you know somebody that I should be talking to about trade, I would like to do at least a couple more episodes on this subject. Why? Because trade is important. Why? Because the rest of the world has become, let's face it, more competitive. We've got the South American countries, we've got Australia, India, and of course a bunch of those Asian countries that end in stan, and then of course the European Union, which has always been somewhat protectionist. Are we going to just have to face the reality that America is not the big dog on the block in terms of trade, and we're going to have our trade imbalance? Also, the consumer in America has changed, which means that we're buying more specialty stuff, tropical products, from sugar to coffee to avocados, things that we can't make. So is it just going to be our destiny that while we're amazing at dairy and soybeans and corn and pork, we're just going to run a trade imbalance? I want to dig more into this and some of the intricacies of trade because I believe it's that important. So if you would like to join me on this journey and you have a recommendation, go ahead and send it to me. In the meantime, check out the June 10th episode. It's a great topic. It's a very important topic for those of us that endeavor in the world's most important business, the business of agriculture. Damian Mason, thank you for tuning in.